Hi Flosstube, I'm Pam. Welcome to my channel, Stitching in the Land of Good Enough. This is Flosstube number 49 and today is Wednesday, November 10th. Totally had to cheat and look at my notes. Welcome to the shop. It's a pink wall behind me and not a red wall. I mean, hopefully at some point it's going to be a pink wall full of models and you won't even be able to see the pink. But at the moment, it's just a pink wall. If you are, first let me say welcome. It's been a couple weeks since I made a video, so I'm a little rusty. Welcome. If you are finding my channel for the first time, I hope that you like what you see and you stay a while. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. We've got a lot to chat about today. And if you are not interested in shop updates, I apologize. This one's gonna be mostly about my needle workshop that I'm opening up and the retreat I went to over the weekend. Okay, first things first. I have been promising you all a tour of the shop. Now you all know I do not edit. I don't plan on learning how to edit. So what I'm going to attempt to do is to stand up without tripping and falling with you, turn my camera around and give you a quick tour of the shop, which opens today, and then stroll back over to my setup over here and you can see the mess that happens. I'm not hiding the mess today. And sit back down and continue on with the video. Okay, let's try to give this a go. I'm gonna turn you around. I'm not gonna actually be able to see what you're looking at because I haven't been able to figure out how to flip around. I haven't been able to figure out how to flip around my camera view while I'm filming a video. All right, so here we go. This is a bunch of mess over there, sorry, and a place where I can drink water. So this is the classroom space and also, wow, trying to figure this out, sorry. Also my workspace when I'm not having a stitchy group or a class. So yeah. And over here is the shop. I hope that you can see what I'm looking at. I have my checkout area over here. No idea where my camera is. I think the best way to see the shop is to come on down. It's a little empty right now. I'm waiting for things to come in. I've got charts and notions, and this is the wall of floss. Do you see the wall of floss? More floss, more floss. My windows, my little smalls display. It's so empty. It will not stay empty forever. I have, oh, these are cute. The little sleds in their, sleds in their charts. Super hard to figure out what the camera is. So this is going to be my trunk show space. So I'm doing a trunk show for Bendy Stitchy and models are on their way. So, and this is my fabric cubes, more charts. Okay, we're heading back. Stitchy group space, wall of pink, my hand. Seriously, I should not be given a camera. I hope, I mean, that was a little like 2 minutes of hopefully the shop. Now I'm all sorts of wonky, okay. Yeah, so that's the shop. It feels so empty and I know it's not gonna stay that way forever. So I'm kind of trying to enjoy it while it's clean and organized and has space because I have plans to fill in every nook and cranny. Okay, so what have I been doing since I've seen you last? I've been getting the shop ready and then I went on a retreat. So last Thursday, I'm gonna apologize right now. It's not gonna last forever. The heat, I just got to the shop and the heat is kicked on to warm it up. 5 more minutes, it'll probably be off. I don't know how like noisy it is. We all know, if you're watching my channel and have been for some time, you know you're not getting perfection here. It doesn't happen. Good enough. Land of good enough. Okay. So I went on a retreat at East Hill Farm in Troy, New Hampshire, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It was called Stitch in like a hotel, INN, at the farm. There might still be, they're already booking for next year. You book through the inn. And I heard that we all got to pre-book our rooms for next year. So I think most of us did that. But I think there's still a couple rooms available, and deposits aren't due till July. So if there isn't space now, there could be come July when deposits are due. Anyway, amazing time. So much good food. All your meals were provided. It was every night at dinner, there was something called a fritter. It was like a little fried doughy ball of heaven. It was so good. Okay. I miss it already. Like, it was so nice to spend. If you have a chance to go on a retreat, do it. Like, it was my first one, and I just, as soon as I drove away, I was already missing everybody. I made new friends. I'm socially awkward, so that's not always easy for me. And yeah, it was amazing. I brought like 5 whips with me. I only had a chance to work on 3. I'll show them to you now while I'm thinking about it. At the retreat, throughout the farm, there were like little cottages you could stay at, different like inn buildings, and me and my friends stayed at, or I guess my friends and I stayed at a little like house called the Hideaway. So there were 3 bedrooms in it. And we had decided we were going to start a Mirabilia at the retreat. And so 2 of us, myself and Dawn Marie, DM's Crafty Vortex, started Princess Eliana. I don't know what I was thinking. I tried to work on it in the mornings because with fresh eyes, but it is hard to do a Mirabilia at a retreat. I am doing it on 32 count Illusion Silk Weaver. It's an opalescent. I think it was also, which was what made it a little more tricky. And that's what I got done right there. Oop, the heat kicked off. I feel like I don't have to yell anymore. So right there, that was a weekend of stitching. I mean, I didn't work on it the whole time. I love this fabric. So her head is gonna be over here and her dress is gonna be going this way. And I feel like it, like all that like white, it'll look like she's sort of like walking through the mist. That's the story I'm telling myself anyway. So Dawn Marie got a lot more done than I did. And she's beading as she goes. I'm sure she's showing it on her next video if she hasn't already made her next video. I'm so behind on Flosstubes. But if you want to check hers out, she got a lot more done and she got some beads on. So I'm a little jealous. She made me this amazing project bag to hold it in. I think I've shown this on a past video, but like it's got a spot for all the floss, which I don't actually have all the floss, and all the beads and different pockets and stuff. My working copy is in there, so I don't want to show it too much, but. And then in the so I tried to do mirror in the mornings, and then in the afternoon, so I did autumn afternoons. It was like an alliteration thing happening in my head. I worked on Autumn by the Cricut Collection, and I am doing this on 32 count Meadow Rue by Lakeside. And I actually made some fairly good progress on this. So I got the little pumpkin done. I didn't put his mouth on yet because I do all the back stitching at the end. But I got the little pumpkin done and the U, and I started on the M. Oh, and the moon. You can see the moon in there. So, I mean, considering it was a retreat, I felt really good about the progress on here. Da-da-da. And lastly, in the evenings, I got out Land That I Love by Country Cottage Needleworks. And this was a chart that was gifted to me by Stephanie Weitzman, who I got to meet at the retreat. And I got to hug her, and it was fantastic. And I'm so glad we got to meet in person, Stephanie. I'm stitching this on 20 count Aida. It's Honey by Bistitch Me. And this is where I'm at. So I worked the vine all the way down and got all those like red and white and blue flowery doodads on there. And that heart, I really like that heart. So that was my evening stitching. I mostly did a lot of chit-chatting and not a lot of stitching. Saturday morning though, you could sign up to do a chair massage, and I totally took advantage of that. Stitching in like a folding chair for hours on end is really, it does a number on your back. What else do I want to talk? Oh, there was I'll do my haul portion. Dawn Marie and our friend Sue made me a project bag, so pretty. So Sue did the embroidery and Dawn Marie did the project bag making. Blue zipper, and it's got the fabric on the inside. Oh my gosh. And they picked lilacs because lilacs are the state flower of New Hampshire, and that's where we were. And I dropped something on the floor. And then I can't remember if Sue made this. Sorry, Sue, if it was you that made it or Dawn Marie. I think it was Sue. Made a little Orts box, which came in super handy. I still have, there's some Orts in there, but I was able to also put my scissors in here and my glasses when I wasn't wearing them and take up just a little bit of space on the table. I liked that a lot. There was, of course, a freebie table, and I got some freebies. I got the Sampler Stitcher by Midsummer Night Designs. It says, out on the lawn neath the cool green tree, I stitched my samplers for you to see. I love that. I love that. And then I couldn't pass this up too. It's Ghosties by Fancy That. Oh my gosh, look at them. They are so cute. So cute. And then I also couldn't not get this. It's The Song They Sang by Carriage House Samplings. And it says, it was early in the spring. The birds did whistle and sweetly sing, changing their notes from tree to tree. The song they sang for me. You guys know how I feel about birds. Oh my gosh. So I snagged that. And then I also got a Summer Circle by the Cricut Collection, because I'm thinking that'll look really great in my watermelon bowl. I don't know when any of this stitching is going to happen, but that one is going to be a gift. And then I got 3 more bird charts. I got Autumn Feeder, Summer Feeder, and Spring Feeder by Crosswing Collection. So now I just need wood. I might already have winter. Not sure. So that one is autumn. And that one is summer. And then spring. Okay, and then Randy from The World in Stitches had a shop set up, and I didn't do a lot of purchasing because I'm trying to control myself right now. But Randy and Seraphim Fabric collaborated and did an exclusive fabric for the retreat, and it was called Braying Donkey. And because we were at a farm. Oh, before I forget, I patted bunnies, little baby bunnies. I wanted to like put them in my sweater pockets and take them home. And I milked a cow. A cow, people. I milked a cow. It was adorable. And not as hard as I thought it would be. I did then wash my hands before stitching. Okay. So anyway, the fabric is called Braying Donkey. And I got a fat quarter of the 32 and a fat quarter of the 36. So it's kind of a really pretty bluey gray. 36, I think, is a little more gray, blue than gray. than the 32, but I couldn't decide what counted I wanted it in, so I got 32 and 36. And then I snagged a little Lizzie Kate stocking sleds, because I'm all about stitching doing these little sleds right now. Figure that might be my ornament sister exchange for next year. Okay, so that was the haul portion. I didn't get any haul since you've seen me last. That was not done at the retreat. And then there was a smalls exchange. And I don't have a picture of the small I did, but I made one and I was really proud of it. I turned it into a pillow, which reminds me, I wanted to show you the other pillows I made. All right, I'm gonna show what I got, and then we're gonna take a little like a song break while I get the pillows. But I got the small that Ellen, her name is Ellen. I believe that she's from Marlborough, Massachusetts, but I could have that wrong. But anyway, she made, oh, I gotta play with the pins. They're so cute. Oh my gosh. So this is Summer House Pincushion by Blackbird Designs out of the Honeysuckle Manor book. And look at the back. This is an amazing finish. I love this so much. Thank you, Ellen. I love it so much. And she included a little packet of needles and some scissors. And there were some chocolate candies in here. And it was tied up with a ribbon. Like, you know, I'm gonna use this ribbon for things. And then it came in this basket, which is the reason why I picked it, because I was like, I can use this basket in the shop. I was thinking. I love it so much. It's, oh, so pretty. So that was what I got from the Smalls Exchange. And then also Stephanie Weitzman gave me this super cute card. It says, with a great big wish for happiness. I wish I was crafty like this. And she made me a little wool applique scissor holder. Look at the sunflower. And then, you know, it snaps to hold the scissors in. A pair of stork scissors. I love it. Love it so much. I gotta snap it back. Okay. She made me one, I think, gosh, probably back in the spring. I'm bad with time. And it's what I travel with everywhere because it's the perfect pair of travel scissors. And now I'll have a perfect pair of shop scissors. I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Okay. I feel like I'm racing through this, but so today is the first day I'm opening my doors, and on Wednesdays I open at 2, so it's like 12:30 right now. All right, before I go get the pillows, I'll also show you the other things. Do I want to say anything else about the retreat? I made so many friends. Amazing people were there. Oh, and so Pam and Steph from Just Keep Stitching were there, and I am so thankful for that because I picked the heck out of Steph's brain. If you don't watch Just Keep Stitching, they're a mother-daughter duo. I can't imagine you aren't watching Just Keep Stitching, or at least have not heard of it. But Steph works for Keepsakes and she does the ordering. So she was very gracious and super helpful. And I'm glad she was there because so much help was given. Anyway, non-retreat stitching. This morning was like, I don't think I've stitched on my temperature tree in like 2 weeks. So this is the temperature tree by Stitchin' Mommy. And gosh, I was a little sad this morning in seeing how close to the end I was, which then made me start thinking about next year. 2022, I am doing Christie's Corners Temperature Library. So it's November, folks. We need to start thinking ahead for next year's temperature charts in case there's any like pre-stitching that needs to happen. But Make sure my pen didn't have its ink out. Here it is. So I'm gonna apologize for the lighting today. I have not figured out the lighting situation in here yet. But October branch is officially done, and I've started on November, and it's definitely starting to get cool. Definitely starting to get cool. It's almost done. So close. So I worked on that this morning. And then I have been stitching the heck out of these little sleds for shop models. I don't know where the heck I put the pattern. They're the Foxwood Crossings Snowfolk. And I'll show you. I was missing two of the DMC at my house, and I kept forgetting to grab them from the shop, so they're missing the red and the gold parts that should be in here. So those two were done, except for the missing floss colors. And this one I'm still working on. And then I'm going to apply them right to the sled. They fit like right on there. Easy peasy. I like easy peasy. You all know I'm not crafty. But speaking of being crafty, all right, I'll be right back. We're gonna sing a little song. I hope that you enjoy my pink wall. I'm just gonna be right back. I haven't disappeared for good, and I have to sing really loud because I'm super far away. And now I'm on my way back, going up really low there. Okay, here I am. I hope you enjoyed that song. Okay, so I made 4 pillows. I have not trimmed them all out yet, but the pillow is done. I turned my Tired Trio by Plum Street into a pillow. Backing fabric, it's so good. And I think I want to do like a mossy green, like chenille trim around the edge. And then Sebastian from Bees and Tees Stitching sent me their Bluebird sampler. I can't think of who the designer is. Of course I can't. Heart and Hand? Somebody will correct me. Do you see what I did here? I did the whole fabric on the bottom thing. Do you know what it took for me to do that? It requires like thinking and like spatialness, like spatial awareness, ability, stuff I'm not good at. I'm so proud though. I'm so proud. I'm not sure if I want to do a trim or I don't know, stick something on here, but so good. And then lastly, I'm doing a trunk show with Michelle Garrett, Bendy Stitchy Designs. And so she's sending me all her models. I already have the charts. She's sending me all her models, except that she didn't have this one. So I said, I have the chart and I've got it all kitted up. I'm just gonna stitch it. So I hope I didn't show these last time. I don't think I did. I think I finished them in between videos, but do you see? I did that. So I think I have some green sparkly rickrack I want to put here. And then I think I want to do a red trim around it. I love it so much. Oh, so good. You don't even know, 6 hours it took me to make 4 pillows and to like ladder stitch them shut. I'm trying to think that's how good my ladder stitch is. I can't even figure out where I did it. I think I did it on the bottom. So that was it for me for whips since we've chatted last. Okay, so now we're gonna talk some shop news. I'm officially open today. Obviously you can see from my video that the shop is a work in progress. It's a lot harder to, sorry, there's somebody outside the shop and I'm making sure they're not gonna try to come in. Nope. Okay. Because on Wednesdays, and I open at 2 o'clock, which is late. But okay, so work in progress. I don't have everything I want to have right now, but I am always willing to do special orders. I do have an online shop, stitchnewengland.com, if you don't live near here and you want to order stuff. But the brick and mortar is my primary focus. So it is not the best online shop I could have, I think. But anyway, it's there. And if you don't see something you want, let me know and I'll see if I can get it for you. And then, okay, so we're officially open today. I'm trying to remember all the things I want to talk about. Hours: Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. It's open 10 to 4. And on Wednesdays, it's open 2 to 8. I am at 16 North Washington Street in North Attleboro, Massachusetts. You can find like my shop hours and the location and everything on the website in the About Us section. I don't think I'm gonna like post my phone number in the description box. I don't know. I don't know why. It's a public number. But there's something about YouTube where like, I don't know. I feel weird about it. Tell me why I should not feel weird about it. Wednesday evenings from 5 to 8. It's open stitchy group time. You can come in and sit at the table back here and stitch. And then the first and third Saturdays, we'll have Floss and Friends Stitchy Group. And that one you do have, it's a $5 charge for that. And you do have to register in advance. And you can come in when I open at 10 o'clock in the morning and stay all day. And if we're having a good time, we can keep stitching after hours. There's like 1,000 restaurants within walking distance of the store. Okay, so that may be an exaggeration, but I can count, I think, like 7 off the top of my head right now. So, yeah, the Bendy Stitchy Trunk Show will be, as soon as the models get here, it'll be ready to go. And right now, I think the best place to find news about what's going on in the shop is going to be the Facebook page, which I'll have posted below. I have not figured out how to send out a newsletter yet. It's in the works. If you're not on Facebook, I'm working on the newsletter. Maybe I'll just do short little updates versus a big long newsletter. But if you want to make sure that you get the newsletter, there's a space on the website where you can sign up for that. Also, lastly, I'm going to do a bigger grand opening on November 27th, Small Business Saturday. There'll be a raffle basket and some other stuff going on. So if you're trying to figure out like when to come down and see the shop, that would be a great day. What else do I want to say? Oh, so first Floss and Friends Stitchy Group is November, I don't have my calendar in front of me, November 21st, the third Saturday of this month. And some people have already started signing up for it. So if you're interested in that, make sure that it'll be under the events section on the website, which is again, stitchnewengland.com. And I think that's all I needed to talk about with the shop. If you have questions and I have not answered them, let me know. Okay, plans. I don't know. I still have 3 ornaments that I need to finish for my family that still needs like the beading and the finishing to happen. And it's November, so that needs to happen soon. And then I need to finish these sleds. And then I have a ton of models that my friends have loaned me that I need to fully finish. I either need to frame them or they need to be turned into pillows or whatever, or, hard finishes, that has to happen. Oh, also December 11th, again, I don't have my calendar in front of me, but it should be going up on the event page this week. I'm not doing it. I'm not teaching it. I have a finisher, coming down and teaching a class on finishing your ornaments. So look for that update on the Facebook page and on the events page on the website this week at some point. It's happening. I'll get the information for that up there. I think that's it. I did actually I was going to draw you guys a map to show you like the parking situation, and then I completely forgot, and I'm so distracted by people walking in front of the store. I don't know that I'll be able to film facing forward. I can't believe that was only 30 minutes of chatter. I felt like I had 50,000 things to talk about. I know I probably forgot like 500 of those things. All right. So distracting. I love having the big windows though. Ooh, Tracy from OG Stitchery on Flosstube dyed me some fabric. So you can see she's calling it Gee Whiz Fabrics, and they are listed on the website. I have currently 4 fat 32 count fat quarters from her, but we will be adding more. I thought they came out fantastic. I think that's it. I think that's all I have. Bird update. I've barely seen my birds. I did have an enormous northern flicker in my tray feeder, I think, since we chatted last. That's it. That's all I have. A big thank you to everyone who has shared news about the shop. I really appreciate it. I'm so nervous. Folks, I am not sleeping. I'm not sleeping at all. I just lay in bed at night going, I'm not going to put my worries on you, but I'm just not sleeping very well. Okay. I think that's it. I'm hoping to get on a regular Wednesday filming schedule, and I've missed talking with you. I feel like I don't have a lot to talk about though, because not a whole lot of stitching. I'm sure it will all smooth out. I also think I need another perm, like up top. I've got like this much space that's like flat now, and that makes me unhappy. I'm not sure that my hair color should be in front of a pink wall. That is what it is. I can't wait for the next retreat in November. Okay, now I'm just babbling. I will see you all next week. I hope you stay safe and healthy, and that your week is filled with joy, and yeah. See you next time. Bye, everyone.